Hey, thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm Jerry from Bigelow Woodcraft. I'm going to be leaving YouTube for a while. I'm sorry, I do have some videos up for you, but for about the next 6 weeks, I won't be doing much. I might be doing a few videos here and there when I can, but this is my last day of training camp. Today's Monday the 12th, Wednesday the 14th. I have total knee replacement on my left knee. This is my go-to exercise for cardio. Walking long distances now. So I'm walking for 30-40 minutes. It's pretty painful. I had a cortisone shot in my left knee back in November and it really did a good job. And it's wearing off now. And I'm starting to feel it. I got a lot of pain on the inside of my knee, on the medial side. But, you know, I'm in good hands with the doctor I have. Dr. Johnson out of Holland Bone and Joint Center. We're doing my surgery. I haven't got the date, or the time yet on Wednesday. They'll call me tomorrow with that. So, I'm going to take you along with what I've been doing. I have one round of weights to do today. I don't want to have any stiffness in my legs come Wednesday. So everything right now I'm doing light. So I'm going to just spend about 30 minutes on here, get my cardio, my breathing going. The anxiety's pretty high right now, and I haven't slept the last couple of days. Saturday night I didn't go to bed at all. That hasn't happened to me in years, and I have something I do to take care of my sleep, and I do it every night before I go to bed. However, if you want to know what I do, message me. I'm not going to talk about it on here, but I sleep all night. So Saturday night I didn't go to bed at all. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 5:45 in the morning, which is very unusual for me now. And I think I went out to the wood stove, the boiler, at 6 o'clock to go put wood on the fire, because I just gave up. And I said, okay, time to drink my tea, get my day going. Yesterday, last night, same thing. However, it was only till 3 in the morning. I did fall asleep. However, we get up, alarm goes off at 6. Yeah, there I'm up. So at 6:30 I was out of bed, so I had 3 hours of sleep, 2 to 3 hours last night. So I'm pretty worn down. I've been really pumping the vitamins. They recommend vitamin C, iron, and a multi-tablet with plus my vitamin D and all that other stuff. You know, I'm just trying to stay healthy. My diet's been on point. I dropped a couple of pounds, sitting about 185 right now. I'd like to get a little bit, would like to have been about 180 for the surgery, but so be it. I know it's a long road ahead, but one of the YouTubers I followed in the woodyard with Dal, I think that's his name, Sarah. Anyhow, he had his knee replacement a couple 10, 12 weeks ago. He's looking great, he's moving well, so he's been my inspiration. This is something I do every day anyhow. In my entire life, I've always been doing this. So, but I've been attacking this like a training camp for the last 6 weeks after Christmas. I've really been getting after it. Don't miss too many days. You know, 5-6 days a week I'm down here working out right now. So we're in my basement. We got a pretty good stack of equipment down here. So, let me finish this up and I'll be right back with you. I'm just going to keep this light. I'm just doing some leg extensions. I think I'll do some split squats here in a second. Just a few Bulgarian split squats, stiff-legged deadlifts, and then I'll do some stability work. And then I'll do some flexion and flexion exercises, trying to keep the range of your motion going back. So let's just I'm not doing anything heavy. I'm not going to total failure or anything like that. Just keeping it light. Like I said, I don't want stiffness in my legs in 2 days. So we're just going to go light. This will be the last day I do anything with these weights. So we'll just hold it up here. This ain't much. I think this is 70 pounds or something like that. I'm using 2 legs. Sometimes we work up to about 130, but we're just keeping this light today. There we have it. Again, on these Bulgarian split squats, I'm going to do lightweight again. Last thing I need is to pull a muscle or anything like that, right? So we're going to start with the bad. Well, they're both bad. The right one's going to get fixed first. We'll start with the one we're getting replaced. I put my foot up on the bench, off to the side here a little bit. Keep my back straight. Go down and up. And we're just going to do 10 of these. And repeat the other side. Even though it's light, it still gets you breathing. Ooh, they're crunching today, the knees. Keep that back straight, Jerry. Kind of lost track of what that was. Probably not that. I unlock the knees, don't keep them locked. I'm doing them again, another lightweight. I like to use this weight back here. Again, I don't want any problems. So we're just going to use a little bar here, a curl bar. Step up here. Whoop. Yeah. Back straight. Go down. And I just start getting and working the end range of motion. There we go, we're getting down there now. I'll get past the toes here in a minute. You really feel this in the back of the hammies, back of the legs. All I'm trying to do is just stretch out the legs a little bit today. One of the things I'm also, this is mentally for me. Today probably means nothing, getting ready for the surgery. But me up here mentally, it allows me to attack this mentally. So, I don't think I'm going to do anything else except around the stability exercises, one-legged reach, floor touches, ceiling touches. Catch my breath here a minute. Usually on my off days, just a set of these. The day I do upper bodies, but we're going to do them today. Because tomorrow I'm doing nothing but the elliptical the day before the surgery. So, leg comes off the ground, reach down, touch the floor, knee up. And I'm not going high, I'm just trying to keep my balance. Woo. If you have to grab something, grab it. Keep in mind, I'm just doing this, getting ready for my knee surgery. This ain't a workout video. I'm just showing you what I do. Whoa, I'm having stability problems. It could be partly due to only a couple hours of sleep in the last, since Saturday, 48 hours. Yeah, woo. Often I'll do this barefoot, makes it a lot easier. Last thing I'm going to work on, I have good extension, I don't have good flexion. What's the difference? Extension is when your leg's straight, flexion is when your knee bends. I mean, the doctor said I had great flexion, but for me it's not. I was at 136 degrees, but I knew I was losing my flexion, so I do this all the time. If you can see this, no you can't, but I have a rubber band attached to a pole directly behind me. So, in fact, I'm going to take the socks off, or shoes off of this, so my feet slide better. Okay, I wrap that band right around my ankle, make sure my wax aren't wrapped in it. I have this rubber band around my ankle. I'm going to pull it as far forward as I can. Then all I'm going to keep it right on my ankle. There we go. And all I'm going to do is just sit back slowly. And as you can see, that rubber band is going to pull that in. There. So I use a timer here. And I'm going to hold.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
Just a second.
Exercise.
I'm not going to overdo this one today. We're going to do 2 rounds of 5 minutes each. So I'm just trying to get this heel to my butt. Ah, yeah. And I'm just going to stay here for the next 5 minutes. Keeping this angle. This is the angle I was talking about, 136 degrees. If you got knee problems, you know you start losing this is the first thing you lose. And I knew I had knee problems about 4 or 5 years ago. So I've been doing this often. Several times a week. Up until about Christmas. And then since then I've been doing it every single day. I probably gained 4 or 5 degrees, I'm going to say. Just gradually. I'm not in pain, I'm just relaxing. Finding my happy spot. Yeah, it's aches in there when I pull it back like that. But let's go a little farther. If I want to make it really good, I'll lift my knee up. And now there's nothing, no friction, and it's all rubber band. Just keeping tension like someone was pushing it. You learn to live with the pain and work around it. If you have better mobility, it makes it so much easier. I can't sit on my heels anymore when I squat down. Deep squats are very difficult for me. So let's finish this up. Okay, that's 5 minutes. I'm going to switch to the other side. I won't bore you with that. Hey, here's the last thing I do. I always keep this weighted baseball bat. And this does wonders for my spine. And I always finish my workouts with this. I just take a few cuts, usually 10 back and forth. This feels so good. Just getting that back twisted. Now I'm going to go the other way. I wasn't a left-handed hitter, but it feels good. Oh, I think it's like a 48-ounce training bat. A couple of stretches. I'm ready, guys, mentally. I'm going to tell you, I don't care what anybody says, exercise is one of the best things you can do for your mind. It takes your mind off of all the things you got going. You learn to live with being uncomfortable. What sucks is you learn to live with what sucks, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm ready. Yeah, I still have anxiety. I still really move well for my knees, being bone on bone. I'll put a couple pictures of the x-rays in here. This might not interest you guys. You might be younger. You have no knee problems at all. But, being in the forest, literally I've been cutting firewood for over 30 years. Firewood and sawmilling's new to me for about the last 3 years. I've been exercising my entire life. I've been in martial arts my entire life, and that's probably why I am here today. I'm 58 years old. I feel good. I passed my physical with flying colors, but you know, I'm my worst critic, so I don't think I need to. I'm exactly where I wanted to be. You know, if you have knee pain, what I understand is for every pound loss is 7 pounds off your knee when you're walking. So if you're a bigger guy, you know, I wanted to get down to 180. You know, I've been as high as 200 pounds, a little bit over before, but not much. Maybe 202, 205 is the highest I've ever been. And I'm sitting about 185 right now. You know, and a lot of that's due to the fact that don't have the muscle mass I did even when I was younger. You know, it's just very difficult to keep up. So this is a leg day today. Even on the upper body days, I do that flexion and extension work. And every other day on leg days, I don't always do the stability work. I probably should be doing that more. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you see what I'm doing. If you have any concerns about your knees in the future, maybe get working out on them, get moving. I know what we get caught up in is like a little catch-22. They start hurting so bad you don't want to move, but you have to move. You have to get out there and keep them moving. I find the only time I'm really in pain is at nighttime, right before bedtime. Or when I'm walking and it's just going and going and I can't get a rest or standing for a long time. But when I sit down at night and then go to stand back up, that's when it lets me know that, Jerry, your knees are in good shape. So, all right, guys, take care and I'll see you guys on the other side.